Hello, everyone, and welcome to Odoo Live. My name is Manga, the marketing officer at Odoo Hong Kong, and I will be your host for today's webinar. And joining me today is Calvin, our business advisor. And Calvin will introduce you how Odoo can make remote workplace possible, and you will also see a couple of Odoo app features. And today's presentation will take about 30 minutes and followed by 20 minutes Q&A session. And throughout the presentation, we will be answering your question in the YouTube chat, and Calvin will help us to answer all the questions during the Q&A session. And thanks again, everyone, for attending this webinar, and let's get started.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Calvin. Let me introduce myself once again. I'm the business advisor of Odoo Hong Kong. So today, before we get into talk about how Odoo can make a remote workplace possible, so let's briefly introduce you some background about Odoo. So, what is Odoo? So Odoo is a suite of business management software. So we found in 2005 in Belgium. So currently our subscription growth is about 64% year over year, and we have created 22,000 of jobs for new employees and also business partners with Odoo. And we have 4.1 million of users nowadays with 2,500 installs per day. And now we're having an average growth of 26% with our existing users. And in this year, we are having two more offices upcoming, which is in Mexico and Dubai. So as you can see, we're covering different time zone with different offices. So we just keep covering more and more countries to provide better customer service. And now we're having 17,000 of extra apps in our Odoo App Store, which make us become the first business app store in the world. So in this app store, actually, you can download some extra apps to maximize some features within your existing Odoo modules. So actually, you can browse it freely in the Odoo App Store. So what is Odoo? So actually, Odoo is quite flexible for you to use because what we always emphasize ourselves is one need, one software. So what does it mean? So as you can see, we are covering different areas of operations from website, sales, finance, operation, manufacture, even some internal like human resource and marketing. And of course, we also have some customization tools for you to customize your needs with our existing modules. So all you have to do is just understand what you're gonna need from us. So by choosing what you're gonna need, so you will have an idea what applications you can use. If you have no idea on what exactly of the modules that you're gonna need, you can feel free to contact us with our business advisors, so we can provide you some professional suggestions by understanding your business flow, your business background, so that we can suggest you what kind of Moodle can fit your needs. So here's some information for you guys to understand, to know about our existing customers. So as you can see, we have different large to small and medium business partners and customers. So which make us has the 4.1 million users nowadays. So let's get back to our topics today, how Odoo can make remote workplace possible. So in order to achieve that, I would say there's some few elements you have to get. So which is you need to have a mobile access to your system and your database so that you can remote your workplace, right? So the second thing is that if you cannot get the mobile access, at least your software should be able to be web-based software so that you can connect to the internet and get into your database. And the third thing is the integration between modules, because as long as there's integration, so that you can always get information from other operation and or other departments to have a general idea of your business, right? So here's what I'm gonna to introduce today. So we're focusing on a case study of a furniture company. So I will go through with this workflow from CRM to sales, purchase, inventory, project, and invoice to show you how furniture company can remote their workplace through these Moodles. So let's get started to the demo database. So this is the demo database I have set for this case study. So I have installed the modules that I have mentioned, the CRM, sales, purchase, inventory, invoice, project, and also the timesheet to record the time. So for example, let's imagine I'm the CEO of the furniture company. So now I'm on a business trip. So I wanna have a look with my contact. For example, I would like to contact my vendors or some business partners. So I can get into my Odoo database, and in the contact, because you have already input all your business contact in here, so you can always check your contact easily in Odoo. But also you can make use on our filter and grouping functions. So for example, I'm looking for a vendor, so I can just filter them by vendors and also group them by countries. So in here, I can easily locate my vendors in different countries. So I can easily click into their name card and have their contact information in here. And so on. For example, I'm on a business trip, so I wanna keep tracking on my company's sales progress, and you can get into the CRM. And in the CRM, actually, it allows you to have a look on your business case. So you can manage all your case in here. So by setting up different columns, so you can have a very clearly idea on how many cases they are already won, how many cases they are new. And also you can create your own columns in here. For example, they are in the installation service. So actually you can create your own pipeline with all the customized columns, which allows you to easily manage your sales case. So, and this is the pipeline of my own. So if I want to have a look on my colleagues' pipeline, I can also remove the filter from here. So it will show you the pipeline with all the other users. So I can also keep tracking on my colleagues how they're working. So for example, I would like to see my colleagues Jenny. So you can just make use on the searching functions and search by a salesperson called Jenny. And the system will show you the pipeline of Jenny on how she's working. So that what makes you can work remotely possible. So even you're on a business trip, you can also have a very clearly idea on how your staff is working. So for example, now I'm working on my own case, and I found that I have an activity which is late, but for the moment I'm not able to contact with this client, so that I can also make use on the Odoo log note. So I can leave a message to my colleagues to ask her to contact with this client. So once you have made the log note, your colleagues or your staff will receive an email of notification about this. So what will happen? So this is the mailbox of Jenny. So as you can see, there is a new email generated from the system to ask her to follow up these leads. So actually you can very easily to keep communicating with your company and your staff by using the Odoo log note. So you can remote your workplace so easily from that. So let's say now I'm going to do it by my own, even I'm on a business trip. So as long as I get into my database by my mobile app or by the browser, so I get into the database, I can still generate a quotation by myself. So in here, you can generate a quotation to your client. Since you have already set up all the products information and client information in the system, so you don't have to input the information once again. All you have to do is just choosing the products by the drop-down menu. So now I can send my quotation to client easily in here. So let's say we confirm this quotation and it becomes a sales order. So now the system will automatically generate a delivery note, but also to create a task because I have select a services. So because the installation services required to record time for us to make the invoice. So actually we can do some setup in the system to allow the system automatically generate a task based on the product or service that I sold. So in this case, we have to make sure we have all the quantity reserved for this client. So we get into the delivery note and we can check the availability by ourselves within Odoo. So which means that even you are not in office, you can still check your availability and your stock level by using Odoo. So let's click the check availability. So you can see that for the products that I sold, the conference chair is has already reserved, but the large desk is maybe we are running out of stock on hand. So in this situation, we have to make the purchase order. So what we have to do is to go check with the purchase model. So in here, you can see that the system has already automatically generated a draft of request quotation for me. So which allows me to send this to my vendor to order this product for my sales order. So same as what we did. So you can very easily send out your request of quotation to your vendors, or you can confirm it directly and send this to the supplier to ask for the product. So let's say we have received this product already and we validate this. So now we have received this product, and when we get into the sales order, we can remotely check the availability again, and you will see the system will automatically reserve the new coming products that we just received. So now what we can do, let's go back to check our sales order. So now we have already prepared this product, but now we have to now moving on to the installation service. So what we can do with Odoo to remote this is that because the installation service is actually counted by the time that we use or we spend with this client. So we need to record the time that we spend. So what you can do is using the Odoo Timesheets extension from Chrome, or you can download it from your Google Play Store or App Store on your mobile device. So actually you don't have to bring along your laptop. All you have to do is just download it on your mobile device and bring it to work with you on the installation service. For example, now I'm using a laptop and I want to record my time spent on this installation service. So because we have already done some setting in the system, so whenever I sold a product of the installation service, the system will automatically generate a new project for me to record the time for this project. So this is the project that the system automatically generates. So when you click into it, you will see a pipeline as well. And now you can record the timesheet in the system here, or you can do it with your Chrome extension or your mobile app. So let's say we now start recording. So you can use this record functions. So you don't have to use your mobile phone to record the time. You just use the app, then it can record it for you. So, but also you can manually input the time that you have spent and select the project that you want to input the time. So for example, I've spent 30 minutes and save. So when we refresh this page, the system has already synchronized your information that you gather from your mobile app or mobile device. So it has already recorded the time that you spend on this project. So that's how you can remote your workplace with Odoo, even without your laptop. So let's say we finally just spend 30 minutes for this project. So it will show you the progress that of this project. So finally you just use 50% of what you sold. So in the sales order, when we create the invoice, since all of our product is ready, so let's deliver the product first. Okay. So as you can see, the system will automatically update on the quantity that you have delivered. So the products, of course, we have fully delivery, but for the installation service, we have ordered quantity of 1 hour, but finally we just spent 30 minutes. So finally it will just show as 0.5. So now we can do the invoice. And also you can get back to your timesheets to have a general look of your what you have spent with this project. So here you will have a very clearly look on which date, which month, on what project you have spent in here. So now when you have finished your sales, you can generate your invoice with all the quantity you have delivered and send out the invoice through your mobile device in here. And also we will automatically attach the invoice for you already in the system. So you can send this out to your client and register the payment. So that's how you can complete your sales case through your mobile device to remote your workplace. So in all segments, actually you can keep using the log notes to keep communicate with your colleagues. For example, if you want to ask them to reconfirm the payment, just add your log notes here. And your colleagues will receive the notifications just like what I just shown. So now you can get back to your pipeline and record your sales case to mark as done. So this is how we can remote the workplace easily through our Timesheets app from even on your laptop. You can using the Google Chrome, and even you're using your mobile device, you can install them through the App Store and Google Play Store to do what exactly like what I was doing in here. So this is a very easy user-friendly tool which allows you to record your time, especially when your company has to sell servers, which is counted by the time that you spend. Okay, so this is how we can do in the remote workplace. So let's get back to the Q&A.
Okay. Okay. First of all, thanks for Calvin's demo, and feel free to ask us any questions and then about how to make your remote workplace with Odoo. And yeah, now is our Q&A session. Feel free to ask us any questions. And also, if you find this video useful, don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to our channel. Okay, we got one question. Is do you record this video so that I come? Yeah. You can rewatch this video at any time as you want, or by visiting this URL, and we have sent you through email. You can just copy the URL and then we watch it anytime. Okay, we still have about 2 minutes until the end of our webinar today, and then you can raise any questions in the chat box. Okay, seems today's demo is quite clear to everyone. And then if you do have like further questions, just feel free to send Calvin your questions by his email. You can see it below. It's cla@odoo.com anytime as you want. And thanks for joining us today in this webinar, and have a nice day today. Bye.